Gordon Banks, a Yorkshireman that will forever go down as one of the greatest ever goalkeepers in English football. A keeper who in his career had to stop shots from a Brazilian who you may all be familiar with, Pelé. Hello and welcome to a very special one-off short documentary film talking about this man, Gordon Banks. Last Tuesday, the keeper that played in England's 1966 World Cup winning squad sadly passed away at the age of 81. Banks was very often credited for his saves throughout his playing career, some of which made perfect shots to cameramen. He would fling himself at anything that came towards him. On the odd occasion, he did very well to catch the ball from a powerfully driven strike from the opposing forward. As you may have noticed, I'm wearing a modern Stoke City goalkeeper shirt. Why Stoke City, I hear you ask? Well, because not long after the 1966 World Cup victory, Gordon Banks signed for Stoke City from Leicester City. Leicester was the club he made most appearances for, with a total of 293. For Stoke, he made 194 appearances. As you already know, Banks was part of a World Cup winning squad. But not only that, he found himself picking up 2 League Cup winners' medals. Once with Leicester City in 1964 and once again with Stoke City in 1972. I've also got a pair of goalkeeping gloves on, the piece of football equipment I tend to avoid when playing myself. Banks, in the time as a professional footballer, played every season bar one in the first division, so the top flight of the English footballing system. That one season in which he would have been less known at the time, playing third division football, was for Chesterfield in the 1958-59 season. Swaying away from football a little now, I'm going to tell you how it was all extremely well for the 35-year-old at the time, when he was also still Stoke City's and England's #1, when a car crash in October 1972 cost him both the sight in his right eye and eventually his professional career. He played 2 last seasons in the United States for the Fort Lauderdale Strikers in 1977 and 1978, alongside another footballing legend. If you look who is stood in the middle, it's George Best. Despite only having vision in one eye though, Banks was NASL Goalkeeper of the Year in 1977 after posting the best defensive record in the league. Here in this clip, you can see the 66 heroes celebrating their World Cup triumph. Gordon Banks in yellow seen smiling, having arguably the best day of his life. But in December 2015, it was announced that the former England international was receiving treatment for kidney cancer. We shall never forget when Gordon Banks made this outstanding save in the 1970 Mexico World Cup from what was a header by Pelé, clearly heading its way into the back of the net. Away from that, we shall not forget the saves in which people fail to mention, such as this penalty save he made against England teammate Geoff Hurst. Despite every knock Banks had to take during games, 9 times out of 10 he picked himself up and carried on in true fighting spirit. In the era in which Banks played in, he had to face some tough playing conditions with horrible surfaces in which are not even an inch near the playing surfaces we see today. 2 years ago, despite suffering from a severe illness himself, he and Sir Geoff Hurst raised awareness for Alzheimer's Society, seeing as Alzheimer's disease is the most common cause of dementia, and fellow 1966 England teammates of theirs got diagnosed with the illness. Thank you very much. You have been watching Archie Newell on this epic documentary about a legend that is Gordon Banks. Click the links in the description. See you soon. Goodbye. That was our special one-off documentary on the legend that was Gordon Banks. See you soon with another epic journey of ours. Bye-bye. Thank you very much for watching this one-off documentary on the legend that was Gordon Banks. See you soon with another sporting video with me, Archie Newell. Goodbye.